Hi guys, welcome to Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limit. I'm your girl Quanna Harris, and myself. We are in for a treat this evening. So we are going to be having a lot of talking. A lot of talking. So guess what? We are on our way to talk about the language of love. So grab your popcorn and grab a pen and paper because class is in session. Remember now guys to like, subscribe and to tell a friend about Real Talk and the real deal. Okay? So up next we have Talk Your Talk and you don't want to miss that. Thank you for staying with us, guys. So, Gary Chapman once said, the expression of love cannot be forced. It must be offered. And if that expression is not accepted, you must respect the other person's decision. So, right now, we are going to get deep down into an understanding of love language. Right now, I have with me Mr. and Mrs. Fraser, David Fraser, and his lovely wife, Aaliyah Fraser.
Hi.
So, we just kickstart the segment here straight into one game. And I want the Frasers to be very open and honest. I leave no stone unturned. I like the cup here now. I just like the cup here. I just love the vibes from the couple here. You see me? So, we're not even started and look at me I go on with them. Come just love them so. Anyway, Mr. and Mrs. Fraser, I know we're jump start right now the game here. So, just be honest, real. Can you want real talking up on? Yeah. So you just have to reel up the thing. Right? Okay. Not pretending. Right. Good? Alright. So, what does your partner like more? Quality time or physical touch? Go first, Mr. Fraser.
Physical touch.
She love physical touch. What about you, Mrs. Fraser?
For him, I would say physical touch as well.
Oh, so the Tony love to touchy then. Now that you say. Alright then. Yeah. Alright. So, what's a perfect night look like for you? Mrs. Fraser, you go first and tell me what would be a perfect night for you.
A perfect night. Well, a perfect night is for me is just that like the two of us would go out, have a nice dinner, we talk, drink, and just chill with each other. Like my perfect time with him is just being with him. I don't have a specific. One time with him, I'm good. That is my
Alright then. Alright, Mr. Fraser, what you opposite?
I prefer home cooked meal, and stay home.
You like that? Are your perfect night? Alright then. Okay. Alright. Okay. So. Alright. So, this question now. So, your sex life. What's the percentage? 100%, 50% are non-existent.
Mom, please don't watch this.
Come, 100%, 50% are non-existent.
Well, how would I put it at 100?
Yeah, 100%.
Whatever agree.
100%.
Alright. Well, Mom, you were warned. Okay? So hope you're not see this. Okay? Alright then. Alright, Mom, close the ears again. So, what's the weirdest place you have ever had sex?
Weirdest?
It looked like Mrs. Fraser knowing her because she just started covering up her face already.
Weirdest. I think everybody has done this before. I guess in the car.
In the car?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Fraser? You agree?
Yeah.
You agree
Yeah,
with in the car?
Yeah.
Alright, see, look here, we just play the game and the show us going with a bag of things already. We're gonna reach into talk you know. So guys, stay tuned because Talk Your Talk is up next again. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So remember, I asked you guys to tell a friend, to subscribe and to like. Look here, me I beg you now, please tell a friend them, send it out, share it out, send out real talk. You know what, everybody fit in at the realness where you are get. So anyway, we are going to jump right into Talk Your Talk now. So we're going to find out some things about the Frasers, and we want the Frasers for us talk the things them. Mr. Fraser act shy, but I know say me going to pull out that inner beast that we're in Mr. Fraser right now. Okay, so guys, how long have you been in a relationship?
About 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years?
9 years, yeah.
Okay, how long have you been married?
2.
Wow, that's wonderful. Congratulations. So, firstly, do you believe in love language though?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, what about it do you believe in? What about it?
I believe that, you know, with love language, it shows how you express your love to your partner. That's what I believe in, and I look out for it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you, Mr. Fraser?
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, love language is words, it's actions. So it does exist. It is something that is there.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know each other love language, right?
Yeah. as
Yeah.
in, That's why we're still together.
That's why we're still together. Because I know the one of the love language.
Yeah.
All right,
We
then.
understand each other.
So how would you know then, if, because earlier in the game both of you agreed that touch, in a sense of touch, was both of your love language. So is that a sign that's saying, okay, when, like, if my partner hugs me or kiss me, you know that I'm into me right now, or so what is that, like, your sign? Is that you use that for, some people would use sense of touch for a sign to say, okay, then you know your partner wants to have sex or something like that. But what is it for you to express that?
For me, well, it's just the simple things, really. Like, if he's driving, he would like hold my hand, you know, put his hand on my leg, and to me that shows that he loves me. That is just how he expresses his love to me.
Okay.
So that's why I say physical touch is a part of the expression of showing me love. And
Okay, so do you think you have more than one love language?
yeah.
What are the others that you think you display?
Oh, words.
Words.
Yeah, man, as in, it's good to say nice things. She's gonna hear it from, you know, DMs and messages. I'm gonna be the one to tell her also.
So like what you tell your wife, Mr. Fraser?
I tell my wife she looks good. She looks nice today. You know, compliments that she needs to hear.
Okay, and like, and for you, Mrs. Fraser?
I encourage him a lot, you know, tell him that whatever he believes in, he can achieve. I think that's how I express my love to him as well, because you have to show that you believe in your partner and you have to be with them with their endeavors. And I tell him always I'm handsome too, so not bad.
Not no bad at all.
Not bad.
All right, so you're very much aware of each other's love language. That's what you're really saying,
Yeah.
right? So if, all right, then, for example, you and your partner will like take trips together, right? And your partner is not into the mood. Then how would you set the mood to display that? Yes, I want to express my love to you. What would you do in such a case?
Well, you know, after a while,
Good question.
we understand each other. So silence works sometimes.
So sometimes she not to say
Silence works.
nothing.
Yeah, we don't have to always be talking. You know, I'm here. You know, we're in the same house. Just knowing that she's in that room, sometimes that's good enough. She
Okay.
knows I'm in the living room. Sometimes that's good enough.
You just enjoy the company.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So even if your partner is like down and suppose him want him like a time, him own time or him own space, you allow that.
Yeah,
That's what
I
you're
allow
saying.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's not bad. That's not bad neither.
No.
That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. All right. So what actions now? I'm going to throw this to Mr. David Fraser. Right. What actions do you take to express or to cater to your partner's love language?
I talk to Jade. I talk to Jade a lot. So she's my best friend. That's for one. You know, I'll bring gifts. Money works.
Say that again. Say it loud. Say it loud. Put it in the mic. Say it loud in the mic. Say it.
Yeah, man, money works. Yeah. So I know what Jade needs, you know. I know what Jade wants. That's why she has a smile most times on her face. So, yeah.
Is he correct?
It's a little bit of everything. It's words, it's actions, it's doing what you have to do, it's understanding. It's knowing when sometimes you go up, you don't have to go up against her. Relax.
I wonder if.
How much you need?
Alright, Mr. Fraser. I'm not cutting up, but I just
Wow.
want to ask my viewers something. I wonder if we not take note. Because I remember what's the classes in session now. And Mr. Fraser dropped some little nuggets now because he must say take a lot of things and just one thing and she a woman. So if she go up, and you know sometimes we do the up thing.
Yeah,
So if she go up, you
yeah.
know but I go up to with her, you just try to carry her down, right, Mr. Fraser? That's what you try to say, that's what you say?
That's
Alright.
true.
So you agree with what Mr. Fraser is saying? Mr.
Yes,
Fraser?
totally. I do.
Yeah, man, I say, you saw the part where them say money works, you saw the part that's sweet too. All right. So, do you feel tiresome sometimes? This is for you. Tiresome to cater to your partner's love language?
No, not at all. Excuse me. For me, catering to my partner, it doesn't feel like a job. You know, it's just something I want to do. But once it starts feeling like a job, then that's a problem. You know, but it's what I want to do. I want to make him happy. I'm happy doing it. So no, it's not tiresome at all. Because it doesn't require much, to be honest.
Exactly.
To
And
be
if a
fair-
lot of person could look at it that way,
Yeah.
from that perspective, saying that it don't take much to cater to your partner's needs.
No.
If you love that person, you are going to want to see that person happy.
Definitely. And also, you know, it's like you don't loving somebody is like it's not how best you can love, it's how best they want to be loved. So
You know, listen, for real, I've never looked at it that way, but explain that. Yeah.
yeah, like his love language, sometimes you have to understand your partner, because with David it's something simple as like if I cook for him, he feels so loved, you know. So I just do it, you know, right? Yeah, it's not much.
It's
And it's
usually
just
not much on any side once you know the person.
and try to, and you must try to anticipate your partner's needs, so that a lot of the time you don't have to ask you to do this.
How old
And
are you, Mrs. Fraser?
27.
Say it low, because you are speaking of as a woman with years of experience. It's like, you know, yes, you've been with this man for 9 years and obviously you know him, but your wisdom is like coming from other things. So
Well, because, you know, that's not all on me. I do suggest we get premarital counseling. And I think, you know, this, as Jamaicans, you know, we don't really like to talk about things. But go to counseling, you know, seek help. Because you're not going to know on your own. right? So, and communication is a big part of it. If you're not communicating with a partner, it don't make any sense.
So
Like,
true.
we just have to talk things out. Nothing should be off topic, even if it makes you uncomfortable. So, yeah, just read a book about relationship. You know, help yourself, because you're not going to know it all. You know.
Anything to add?
Take up a book.
Take-
Yeah, as in, there are books out there for a reason. Right? Books help learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah, don't ask your single friend them for relationship advice.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Don't ask your single friends for relationship advice.
Exactly. All right, there's a lot of articles online, and this is coming from a scientific background, not from a scientific background, sorry.
Okay.
They're saying that love languages can cause a potential conflicts in the relationship. What's your opinion on that?
That it can cause conflicts.
Yes, so if persons, they're saying that your love language,
Okay.
and it's not coming from a scientific point of view. It's just like theorists are just saying that love language will cause more conflict in a relationship than meld that relationship together. What's your opinion on that?
I don't think it should. No, because why you don't want to be physical with your partner? Why do you not want to communicate? Why wouldn't you want to buy them things? You know, I don't think it should be a problem. I think that couples, it just depends on how best couples treat each other. You know, like, you get what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't.
It really shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
So yours
Conflict is something that
Will
it can
happen.
de-escalate like this, you know. Right? You can see conflict coming. You can see a problem coming, and respond properly, and stop the conflict right there before it comes. And that's why, you know, getting to know your partner is important. It's so critical. Just get to know exactly what's the trigger for somebody. From you know that you control the conversation, you control the environment.
But I get why they would say it would, you know. Because, I mean, if you only focus on 2 of the love languages, what about the rest? It will cause conflict. Because you're going to be like, oh, why you not buying me this? Yeah, touch me, but you not buying me this. Why you not buying me this, but you don't want to communicate with me? So, I do understand why they say it would be a problem. But it shouldn't, though.
It shouldn't.
No, I don't think it should.
Well, for me, with this question, I don't think it should be a problem. And as Mr. Fraser said, as Mr. Fraser said, I strongly believe what you're saying, that the conflict can be, if you see it coming, because you can see it coming, you know, you will see the issue coming, you will see the problem coming, see, because problem will just jump up and be there. It has been brewing for a while and then it come up. So if you see it coming and you can de-escalate it, you just go right ahead. And yeah, as you said, Miss Fraser, that with some persons just cater to some of the love languages.
Right.
And boy, me I tell you, if you're a young couple not go on with themselves, me not like, we not talk the things them and not go on with themselves. We make some big old people in a relationship. I wonder, say, oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? You get me? So yeah, them are going with themselves. Put up on, look here, man. Make sure not talk up the things them in the comment. Put your questions, put your comment, put your emojis, all of them things. That make us know so you're not out there. We are feeling or not feel the couple. So my final question to you guys: do you believe that persons are then displaying your love language? Do you believe that it excuses certain behavior? Because you know, if say for example, I like getting gifts, but my partner does not show me that type of love language, and then me will get vexed or me give him attitude or something like that. Do you think is an excuse for me to have to display that kind of behavior because him never recognize my love language. I think so yeah, me can vex all my one because him never do see it.
No, you need to calm down.
Okay, it's an example.
You need to remember how him stay also, and him need to remember how you stay. So there needs to be
a middle ground, right?
So if a 2 times for the year, you forget gift. If you get gift 1 time, don't expect it again. For the year.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're saying I must know my partner.
Yeah.
I know my partner and like give gift. So if my partner give me a gift 1 time, nobody thinks say
him not love you,
right? And get a next gift or him not love me or something like that. So I kind of understand you. So what do you think about that, Miss Fraser?
Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, it shouldn't cause an argument. You know, like if like the middle ground is always communication. So if you do something where I do like, what if I talk about it? And just say why. Alright, let me ask him why I'm not do this. Let me find out why I'm not do that. You know, everything not have to be an argument. Like, yeah.
And everything don't have to be a bad behavior trait.
Right. I mean, we're all human, yes, but you have to remember that you're with someone and it's not just about you. You know, like.
Well, I enjoyed our little chat. It was short, little bit too short, and it was spicy, but it had a lot of information. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you for having us.
You know that I love this couple, you know. If you wanna know, I'm gonna love the couple. One of my favorite couples. So big up Aliyah and David Fraser. Thank you guys. We'll be right back. I remember me telling us, Sam. We are up next with Fix Up Yourself. And this week, Fix Up Yourself, your host with the most. Yeah, she will be talking about hair texture and other things about hair. You know, so if you know me, you know so that's my love language.
Yeah.
So,
and the best at it.
Thank you. You understand? So if you know me, you know say hair is my love language. So I'll be talking about my love language next. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back again to Fix Up Yourself. And you know, as I said before, we're talking about my love language, hair. So guess what? I've been getting a lot of questions about hair texture and hair types and stuff like that. So I'm just going to simmer it down for make gonna get for understand it different and things, and I'm going to zoom in on 2 hair textures that is most common in our in our region right here, Afro-Caribbean. So I'm going to zoom in on those 2. So the first type of hair texture that we have straight hair, right? So we have straight hair, and with straight hair you are looking at like Asian people, Chinese people, them have straight hair. So the thing that will happen with this type of hair is that it will look like a glass, and it is more oily, and this type of hair is very strong, and it's hard for curl, very hard to curl because of the amount of layers that this hair has, and that is a next class me teaching about early and all them things. But we just summarize it up for now. So then we have, and for this hair type, as I said, it's very strong. It's a very strong hair type, and it has a lot of oils on it. So this hair needs to be shampooed regularly. Then we have wavy hair. Wavy hair is like your Caucasian hair, you know, your white people. Yes, and them we call of them of wavy hair. So for this hair type, it tends to fuzz a lot, and it tends to always go with the humidity, the atmosphere. So if the atmosphere is very cool, it's going to fuzz and be puffy and kind of hard to control. And then you don't want to use a lot of products on this hair type because it's going to weigh it down. So after that, we have what is called curly hair type. So the curly one now, it's like your persons that, you know, we call them, we have like, we mix up people, the people that want mix up with like black and white or so on, so them people there. So them normally have like curly hair. For that hair type now, you really don't want to put a lot of products on it because you don't want it to be weighed down and too heavy. And you use moisturizers to keep your curls intact. Then we have very curly and kinky. I'm going to do these two together. The very curly ones is like a S. It shapes like a S. And this hair type is more like for us in the Afro-Caribbean family, black woman, we normally have this hair type. And this person displays many different types of hair textures on one head. So if you have a curly hair, you can have a little wavy round at the back, or you can have a little tighter curl up here, so, or so forth, right? So this hair type now is a very, as I said, it's very coiled, it's curl come down, and it's coiled, and the coils are normally tight. So you do not want to put a lot of harsh products on this hair type too, along with the kinky one. The kinky one, as I said, I'm going to put both of them together. The kinky one is like a zigzag, like Z. So with this hair type, the misconception with this hair type is that this hair type is very strong. But this hair type is not a strong hair type. It is very fine, and it's a fragile hair type. You know, this are the hair type where your grandmother would say, go on your head body, man, or your head bad, so yeah, the hair type you may talk. But guess what? And the hair strong, this hair type is very, very fragile. And this hair type tends to dry easily because of the zigzag method. Remember now, if you remember your scalp secretes oil that is called sebum. So the reason why this hair type is so dry is because the oils cannot reach to the hair because of the zigzag motion, and the hair tends to break within the zigzag or the coils. So you have to be very careful with this hair, and you cannot use any harsh chemicals and strong products on this hair. It's easy to damage, easy to break. So that's for your curly and your zigzag together. So if you are saying, oh, may I 4C, a curly hair is normally like between the family of a 3C, but a zigzag or tighter curl pattern is normally a 4C. And persons always want to know if me a 4C or me a 4 this or me a 4 that. Yes, so if you have any questions too, you can always DM us at Real Talk, and you know me answer one. And you can ask the questions too in your comments. So let's back to that. So your zigzag hair type, as I said, you cannot use a lot of harsh chemicals on it and products. You need to always keep this hair moisturized. And there's a big misconception out there about moisturizers and oils. Listen, oil, or I'm gonna say it like how we talking at Jamaica, oil and a moisturizer. Here, it is not a moisturizer, it is oil. All right, so moisturizers, on the other hand, it has what intakes humectant, and this humectant takes the AIR to the HAIR. So it takes all that moisture that is in the air and add it to your hair. right? So that's why your hair will look nice and lusty and shiny and thick. Now, oil on the other hand, if the oils are not lightweight oils, or if the oils has in a lot of petroleum, what will happen is that it's going to coat your hair shaft, and you will notice that your hair becomes dry and dull, and you put this whole heap of oil on it and it just look dry same way, because it coats it, it closes down your cuticle so no moisture cannot get into your hair. So ladies, just draw a little now from the oils. I'm not going to tell you that all the oils are bad, but you have good oils like olive oil, argan oil, coconut oil, and jeez, I'm just coming at me, but it gone again. But anyway, me so tell you, it have coconut oil or castor oil, that's the one. So those are like a good oil, but castor oil is a little heavy, so you don't want to use a lot of it. Okay, so next one. So yes, so let us go into, let me just tell you a little bit more about moisturizers. As I said, your moisturizer must contain what is called a silicone mix, right? And the silicone mixed with the humectant is what will gravitate or draw the moisture from the atmosphere to your hair. Good. So after that, now you want to have different types of moisturizers, or you can say conditioners. So you have your conditioner that you're going to just apply to your hair, and you comb it through after your shampoo. We call that a comb through conditioner. And then you have like your deep treatments and repair conditioners. So those conditioners are packed with protein, and if you know your hair is made up of protein, so your hair always going to want protein, especially if it breaks when it's wet. You know that it's weak, so you need to build back those bonds, right? So those conditioners are your protein conditioners, and normally you have what is a protein mixed with moisture, and that's a good one for our hair type. You know, the kinky curly tight curl one. Yes, we want to build back some moisture there. And then we have like our leave-in conditioners. Those conditioners, you do use them, but you don't rinse them out. You leave them in to act as a barrier or to help to trap some more moisture into your hair. If there's any question, people, just feel free to ask me, Quanna. And guess what? That's my little intake on fix up your hair texture for you today. So guess what now? Buzz is up next, and guess what, your girl? I've it locked for you. So get right back here, right? Now moving on, I'm gonna wear Buzz there now. All right, 2 seconds, not 2 minutes again. 2 seconds. We'll be right back. Yes, guys, welcome back. My tent was pitched on social media this week. So, Mr. Lally himself and Monster. All right, you know, so Monster is the one that the dancer that created the dance, Leg of the Bird. You know what a dancer we're gonna say? Leg of the Bird. Leg of the Bird. Look here, me's no dancer. So producer, stop laugh. Me's no dancer and no say me's a host. But anyway, yes, Mr. Monster now posted on his social media page that he needs some financial assistance because, you know, Mr. Lally, he make a song called Leg of the Bird, and the song are going with a bag of things, right? So everybody had the Leg of the Bird, even me working and dance, we had the Leg of the Bird, right? So Monster posted on his social media that he wanted some financial assistance from Mr. Lally. So Mr. Lally clapped back now and said, what? But me give you money in the past. I'm have my responsibility too. So people, my question is, you think say Monster should get some money from Mr. Lally, or Monster should have secure him dance a pattern it or something before he make people start make song off of it? What you think? Tell me there, or Mr. Lally owe him something. Tell me in the comment there. Anyway, buzz number 2 is a little spicy one. Spice and self-proclaimed pastor, self-proclaimed dancehall pastor Pastor Stephen Blake. Well, apparently both of them did a collaboration on a song. I'm hear the song not sound bad, the song sound good. I'm not telling a lie. But anyway, Pastor Blake went ahead and released the song. Spice was unhappy, so she took to social media to hear out her dissatisfaction. And she did tell him, never release the song, and he went ahead and released the song, and he's clot chasing. I don't know what that means, I have to go look it up. He's clot chasing. But anyway, Pastor Blake now went and he clapped back with a video of both of them in the studio and saying clot chasing, no clot chasing. Okay? So, wanna tell me, is the pastor clot chasing or Spice just say clot chasing? Look here, my producer laugh off of me. I don't know what she laugh off of, but she laugh off of me over there. Anyway, back to it. On a more sad note, we know the war is still on in Ukraine, and we just want to send up some prayers to those persons, you know, because I've been seeing video clips of persons at the border, all kind of things, dead bodies, all kind of things, and you know, we go to them, and we just want to send up some prayers to these people. On a brighter note now, 20 Jamaican students landed safely in Jamaica on Wednesday from Ukraine, and we just want to say big up on yourself. We're glad to day are safe and sound, and we're just happy, and we at Real Talk are very happy that you're home, and we just send out some love to you, and we send out some love to the people of Ukraine, and we just ask God for covering and blessing and all kind of things. We just want some prayers go for the people of Ukraine. So guys, that's our show for you today. So this is our show for you today. And remember, you know, so we at Real Talk will love on us till we just can't stop loving us. Anyway, if you want to place an ad with us, you know we have our 10-second ad for, we're supposed to know the price now, you know, for $2,000. We have our 30-second ad for $4 or $5, and we have our 60-second ad. A 15-second ad. Sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. Let me start over. We have our 10-second ad for $2,000. Our 15-second ad for $3,500. And our 30-second ad for $7,500, right? I get it right this time. So look here, DM us. Send us a DM, Real Talk Jamaica on Instagram, or you can contact us on any of the numbers you see displayed on the screen. Now guys, you know some love, and that's it from us at Real Talk Jamaica, where no topic is off limits. Love you guys, and bye. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us next week for Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and please remember to hit that notification bell and join us